All right, guys, so we do have, again, a little bit of a confusion here in the market. Some of the tokens are extremely red and some outliers are actually pumping. Now, the market is coming into a major resistance here, and I do believe that we have to talk about it because I do believe that this can be a trap that you are going to fall for, which would be a pity. So, let's talk about all this. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is 𝗓𝗓. First of all, I drop these videos daily. Unfortunately, I'm up in the mountain and I posted in the community and I said, this is my upload speed, which is 0.57 megabit per second, which is basically nothing. But this is why it's good that we do have this community, which is free. There's a link in the description and you can join in and see all the trades and every update that I have, I'm sharing. So even though that I'm not here, I am sharing these. Join in, link in the top of the description. Second of all, these daily updates, subscribe to the channel because I do them 5 to 10 minutes, helps you navigate the market. And third of all, if you have been paying attention or if you have taken these trades in the community and what I've been telling you on the show, congratulations, you are up in profit. We have to talk about what we're going to do with this as well. Now, super important. I tweeted this and I said, this dip is different. I tweeted this on the 22nd of December, so over 10 days ago. And then I said, this dip is different. I'm going to buy the dip. This is the result of me buying the dip. But then I also said that, is this good enough? This is literally what I drafted on the show. If you look here, this is what I drafted on the show. We're going to have a pullback and we're going to bump from there. And this is basically what happened here. But the question really is, where are we heading? And because we didn't have an update yesterday and the day before, I think it's crucial that we go through it. So number one, very important. Yeah, also, I want to say, guys, come on. Like I asked this, please be very honest. If I make an effort and try to find good internet and upload, would you watch it in the next 3 or 4 hours? And 85% of you said yes, 2,000 people. Fuck, it's you guys... Like, I genuinely miss doing this. I was a little bit like, oh, yeah, I'm with family and it's great and, you know, fire and all that. I love it. But fuck, yeah. Okay, anyway, just wanted to get it out there. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for voting and being here and, you know, all this stuff. So very important. If you look at the market, there are a couple of things. One of them is, and I'm going to talk about the macro a bit later, but one of the things is that nothing is basically broken. As I said, if you look on the hourly chart, you do have a very strong market structure shift here. Very strong. This is a very strong reversal. So that means this is the local bottom. We talked about this on the show. You come back every day, you see it. Then we had a 50% retrace. The market retraced 50%, right? Very important. But from there, did not only retrace 50%, but then also showed a strong market structure shift on the 15-minute and on the hourly. That's amazing because that means that the next step from there is pullback is the next leg up, which would need to be closing above this level. So ultimately, this would be the 1, 2, 3, 4-point structure, and the 4-point structure basically confirms a complete reversal, especially considering the fact that it's coming from a higher time frame order block down here. So that means that this is a beautiful setup. Even though it seems like the market is slow, it seems like that the market is not readable, all that, it is a beautiful longing setup. Why am I saying that it's going to surprise you and why I think that you might be thinking the wrong way? So if you look at this, you might be thinking, oh my God, I pulled this, like I see a lot of people believe that they know how to do TA and they say, oh, this is a rejection, this is a supply zone. Yes, but not really. Why? Because the supply zone is defined. This is also what we do here, right? So I do education here. You ask for it in the comments. I'm going to do it. If you want anything else implemented, let me know and then we can talk about it. But a supply zone is defined by a level that resulted in a new low creation or new high creation, right? So here, this level has been a very strong level because it created a new low. But that it retraced 50% and this level created another new low. That means that the major resistance was this. And if this low has been able to overcome this resistance, this is a short time frame supply zone, but it's not relevant because this level is just as strong as this one and this has been obliterated. Therefore, this is basically nothing. It is there to trap retail. So you should not really pay attention to these levels. However, what is even making it more stronger and more appealing is that this here is not only double top, but also triple top, which means that there is built up liquidity here. A lot of built up liquidity. What is built up liquidity? Limit orders, stop losses. People shorted here, place their stop losses here. People shorted here, place their stop losses here. People shorted here, place their stop losses here. Perfect market maker setup. Perfect for the market makers to liquidate all these and then push the price to the 3.22 trillion that I've been talking about. Perfect setup. Not only this, I'm going to talk about the macro in a bit later, but it's very relevant. The January, like the year is ending today, so it's a very important addition to this. So what do I see on the chart? First of all, this level should hold. down here, this level, this area should hold. Why? Because this has created a market structure shift. This was the 50% retrace, whatever. But because this level did not create a new high up here, right? It didn't create a higher high. This could potentially break because of the built-up liquidity as well. But that's just, again, reinforcing the 4-hour low to be in. What do I mean by that? Bear with me here. So, very important. Also, guys, very important. And I know I said this, and if you've been watching this since forever, but just give me 10 seconds here. If you're not coming back every day or every second day when I do these updates, and you're not in the Telegram, you're not going to be able to follow this. So subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on, and come back every day, because this is how you will be able to understand what I'm doing, and also pin the Telegram group, okay? So that said, I've been saying this 4-hour low to be in since 22nd of December, right? I said that this is the new low, and we are going to come back. We are not going to break this, in my opinion. There is built up liquidity, so that means that technically we could do something like this and then the market rallies. But the reason why I think this low will hold, because not only because it was able to create a new high, overtaking the 4-hour supply and the hour supply, but also there's built up liquidity now that will simply drive the price back down to this demand zone. So there's enough stop losses here that the market makers know. Long stop losses, right? So if you long here, you stop loss here, long here, stop loss here, long here, stop loss here. So you have enough liquidity for the market makers to literally get the price back in. And remember also, I have a full video. It's called AMD, Accumulation, Manipulation, Distribution. Very similar setup could play out, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So number one, I ultimately think this low is in here. Like the local low is 2.8, the 4-hour low is definitely in 2.82. I do think anywhere here is a great long. 2, I do believe that this low at 2.89 or 2.9 trillion on total market cap has to hold. This could happen, a little bit of wickery, but there should not be any close below there. I don't think it's a problem. Number 3, there is 3 double, it's a triple top, meaning there is liquidity built up here, which is perfect for the market makers to push. Therefore, again, it's a long setup. Number 3 or number 4, wherever we are, the daily equilibrium is up here at 3.22. I do believe we should get there sooner than later. So ultimately, I am long. You do see my positions, and I actually wrote a post in the community as well. And I said all positions are in profit. Smart move is to close 50% position, but I still believe the 4-hour will hold, as I explained now, no matter what. Relative equal highs above, which I just explained again. Basically, a draw on liquidity price will have to get there. If you feel better, take profits. We'll keep positions. I will keep all the positions open, knowing that they will get stopped. So all the positions are in profit. You're more than welcome to close them if you want to. 9% profit, 129% profit, 58% profit, 64% profit, and 10%, and then there's 22% profit one, which is the Sui trade. You're more than welcome to close them, but I'm going to leave them because a lot of times what you do is you cut yourself early. And if you look at this does not scream close. It doesn't. It says keep riding. So it's scary, yes, but I'm keep going to ride them. Very, very, very important. I do believe that going into, let me just put myself up here, going into 2026, so a lot of people sold crypto because they had enough. 1, 2, a lot of people sold crypto because they have to tax harvest. If you sell at a loss, that means that you can either write that off or just not pay taxes. So you can still get out of crypto, not pay taxes. But that changes because in January, if they buy back, they have another 12 months running. And because of all the catalysts aligned for a very good 2026, I do think that January has to be green. That basically just adds to my thesis that I just explained and what the chart is telling us. So ultimately, even though this is the end of the year, I do believe that this is going to be a great opportunity. I do believe that the bottom is in on the 4-hour level. Yes, we can see a little bit of a pullback, but I think long in here it makes much more sense than shorting or not doing anything. So obviously, if you just want to take it easy, do not do anything, enjoy your time with the family, whatever. But if you think it's something cool, I would consider taking these trades. You can see them in the community as well. So I dropped them in there, all the trades you can see. But also I do have the bots, so you can just open up the bots and ride the bots with them. Some of them are in profit, some of them are in negative. But again, this is for 2026. Guys, truly appreciate this year. I want to take 2 seconds. If you're a hardcore fan, just watch another 30, 40 seconds. I just want to say that we have accomplished something this year that I didn't think we're going to accomplish this fast. We're averaging 10 to 12,000 views on this channel with only 35,000 subscribers, 12,000, 13,000 people in the Telegram, about 5,000 of you actively monitoring the Telegram and taking advantage of it. The amount of DMs you're sending me about how much money you're making, that you're finally becoming profitable, warms my heart. And yes, it is a business, and yes, it is something that I really want to take even more seriously. We want to do much more videos. We want to reach bigger audiences. But guys, you have no idea how much I appreciate you. Really appreciate all the support this year. I appreciate you being here, and I know you're making money, and it's amazing. But it does feel incredible that you are coming back every day, watching these, learning, and I want to spill the beans a little bit. In January, we do have the paid community luncheon. This was not the pitch for the paid community, by the way, but just so you know, we're going to have the course coming. So I want to take this much more seriously, and I want to really help you become profitable with a built-in structure that I've built the past 10 years. So guys, truly appreciate you. Much love to all of you. Happy New Year. I will see you, if not tomorrow, then on the 2nd. Join in the community. I'll definitely drop some funny stuff in there. And guys, just much love. And I'll see you next year. Take care.